It's still saying failed on Instagram. Right. Already. Already. Hi everyone. Welcome to Traffic Watcher, your number one source for real-time traffic updates, road tips, and everything you need to get moving safer and smarter. I am your host, Chanel, and I'll be riding with you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, bringing you the latest from the streets of Portmore and beyond. So let's get things moving. Um, I'm interested to know where my viewers are from. Where in Portmore are you heading? Which road are you driving on? I'm very much interested to know that. Right? So I'll be giving you some traffic updates from the Municipal Boulevard to Dyke Road. And in this area, we are seeing a bit of a traffic buildup here. Yes, we are seeing a bit of a traffic buildup in the roundabout area. So persons, heading from or through Dyke Road to municipal, we do have a bit of traffic buildup in this area. And for this segment, it is sponsored by Godful. And Godful Growers is a registered company in the business of food produce and agriculture. Their main product is the newest trending Bami favorite Godful brand. Again, on our screen, we have from the Municipal Boulevard to Dyke Road, and yes, it is now flowing in the roundabout. Traffic is now flowing in the roundabout. Right? So persons in this area, you can be a bit mindful of the traffic, not really a hold up. It is flowing in this area, I must add. So we can, watch on our screen as we see the traffic moving forward. Right? All right. So I'm gonna move on to another street in Portmore. And this time we'll be looking at the Nagahead to Port Henderson Road area. So we're going to be looking at the Nagahead, Port Henderson to Nagahead area. So for persons in that area, let me show you what it is like in that area. So traffic, no traffic actually. Persons traversing this area is moving, no build up whatsoever. So persons in this area are pretty safe. It is now 7:18 and we are not seeing any traffic build up here. Persons are traversing very smoothly in this area. Again, don't forget to share the live, share it with your family and friends who are currently on their way to work, to school, and let them know that Traffic Watcher is giving them their live updates on the traffic here in Portmore, in the Port Henderson Nagahead area. And in a few, we'll be moving to another area, but I just want you to view and see what it is like in these areas currently. Now, we are going to head to George Lee Boulevard and Dawkins Drive. Right? And for the George Lee Boulevard and Dawkins Drive, traffic is also flowing. There's no buildup. So persons in this area, you are also safe heading to work, heading to school, anywhere that you're going. Yes, you are pretty safe in this area. No traffic buildup at all. Road seems to be pretty clear as well. Right? Everything seems seamless in this area, which is pretty good. Again, my viewers, I'm hoping to hear from you guys. Let me know which road in Portmore you are on, which road you'd like me to give you an update on. Currently, we're on George Lee Boulevard and Dawkins Drive. There's no traffic, no buildup in this area. So if you're traveling through this area, you're pretty safe to travel. Pretty much you'll be on time because there's no traffic in this area. So I'll be moving to another road in Portmore. And this time we are going to be looking at the Brayton Parkway to Municipal Boulevard. And let's see what's happening over there. Again, this segment is also sponsored by Gutful, right? So from the Brayton Parkway to Municipal Boulevard, we have a lot of traffic. So persons who are navigating through this area, please navigate with caution. Caution as it is very congested at this time. We also have a standstill traffic at the four-way. So persons be mindful when you're traveling through Brayton Parkway to the Municipal Boulevard. There is a traffic buildup in this area. Again, this segment is sponsored by Gutful, and Gutful Growers is a registered company in the business of food produce and agriculture with their main product, the newest trending Bami favorite Gutful brand. So we can just take a little time to look at the traffic. There is a little buildup in this area. So persons, when traveling, please traverse with caution and patience, right? There is a bit of a buildup. As you can see currently in the four-way, we do have traffic buildup. Moving slowly but surely. All right. So I'll be moving to another street once more in Portmore. And this time we are heading back to Dyke Road. Let's see what Dyke Road and the Municipal Boulevard has to offer. Again, for us. And in this area, from the Municipal to Dyke Road, again, we have a little bit of build up in the roundabout. Just a little, but it's moving. Slowly but surely, but it's moving. So persons, when traversing this area, just traverse with caution and a bit of patience, right? Yes, we are happy. We are seeing on our screens a little build up in this area. And to my viewers, this session is sponsored by Gutful, right? And Gutful Growers is a registered company in the business of food produce and agriculture with their main product, the newest, being the newest trending Bami favorite Gutful brand. So all our Bami lovers, you can go over to Gutful for that delicious Bami. And on our screen, we're seeing the municipal to Dyke Road, and there is traffic buildup in the roundabout. There is a bit of a traffic buildup. So persons traversing through this area, just traverse with a little bit of patience as there is a bit of traffic buildup. So here at Traffic Watch Out, we're here to help you see the traffic so you can choose a route. All right. Still curious to know where our viewers are from? And remember to follow our Instagram page at Traffic Watcher. Same for our YouTube page. Subscribe at Traffic Watcher to get your real life, real time update on the traffic in here in Portmore and beyond. So I'm gonna take you back to Port Henderson Road and the Nago Head area. And in this area, we're not seeing any buildup as what we would have seen in the municipal to Dyke Road area. There's traffic flowing, no buildup here whatsoever. So persons traversing this area, you are pretty safe. Traffic is flowing smoothly as possible. Remember, we go live on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from the hours of 7 and in the evening 4:30. So be sure to come on board, join us, and be a part of the Traffic Watcher family. Follow us on Instagram at Traffic Watcher. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Traffic Watcher. Follow us also on our Facebook page at Traffic Watcher. So persons traversing the Port Henderson and the Nago Head area, we have no traffic in this area at this time. So you are pretty safe to go about your business. I'm pretty sure you'd be on time going to school or work. No traffic in this area. So we just keep this on screen for a few so we can watch the traffic flow as persons traverse through Port Henderson and Nago Head. Again, I'd love to know where my viewers are from. Come on and join the chat. Let me know if you're traversing this area and if you'd like to give us a few little details of what you're experiencing through the Port Henderson and the Nago Head area. All right, so we'll be heading to another street in Portmore. We'll be heading right back to George Lee Boulevard and Dawkins Drive. So persons in this area, I'm going to show you what it's like on the George Lee Boulevard to Dawkins Drive. And pretty much safe as our previous roads. Pretty safe, no traffic. Everybody's traversing it at a good pace. Remember, at Traffic Watcher, we see the traffic and help you to choose your route. And in this area, there isn't any traffic at all. So persons traversing this area, again, you are pretty safe to go about your business. Road is as clear as ever for you to traverse. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Traffic Watcher. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Traffic Watcher and follow us as well and like our page on Facebook at Traffic Watcher. Remember, we'll be going live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 and 4:30 p.m. So you get double. And let's head on over to, let's head on over to Brayton Parkway to Municipal Boulevard. And again, this segment is sponsored by Godful. And of course, persons who are traversing this area, we have a bit of a traffic buildup. So travel with caution and a bit of patience, as we do have a bit of traffic buildup in this area. So we're going to stay a few minutes to watch how this traffic is flowing. Persons, I would say if you're in a hurry or need to get to somewhere on time, I would say avoid this area at all costs as there is a traffic buildup. And as you can see, it's building up. It's moving slowly, but as well, it is also building up. So persons traversing the Brayton Parkway to Municipal Boulevard, please traverse with caution as there is a bit of a traffic buildup. Traffic is moving, but not at the pace that you'd like or love. So persons in this area, please be mindful that there is a traffic buildup from the Brayton Parkway to Municipal Boulevard area. Right at the stoplight in the four-way, there is a bit of a traffic buildup at this time. All right. All right, so let's go to another area to see what's happening on that end. So we'll be looking now at, again, the Dike to Municipal Boulevard area. Again, this segment is sponsored by Godful. And as you can see, there is a bit of a traffic buildup on One end of the roundabout seems to be moving not at a very fast pace though, but there is a bit of a traffic buildup in this area as well. So in the municipal to Dyke Road, Municipal Boulevard to Dyke Road, there is a bit of a buildup. Again, my viewers, I want to know where you're checking in from. Let me know where you're checking in from in the comment section. Right? And the traffic is moving again. So in this area, you do stand a chance in this area. We won't stay in the traffic very long as the lanes are moving at a steady pace. So in this area, it is pretty good. So we just sit and watch as this area progresses and see how it turns out. So again, from the Municipal Boulevard to Dyke Road, the traffic is moving steadily at this time. We don't have we would consider it a traffic buildup. The lanes are moving pretty steadily in this area. Not bad at all. So let's go back to all right, let's go back again to Brayton Parkway to the Municipal Boulevard and see how this area is progressing. From morning, we've been seeing where there's a bit of a traffic buildup, traffic jam in this area. So we're going to keep an eye on this area a little bit to see how it progresses. And again, and on one end, there is a traffic buildup. So persons who are traversing from the Brayton Parkway to Municipal Boulevard, you just traverse with a bit of patience and caution as there is a bit of traffic buildup at this time. Remember, I'll be touching base with you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 a.m. as well as in the evening at 4:30 p.m. to get your real-time traffic updates. And this is the Brayton Parkway to Municipal Boulevard. We are seeing a bit of traffic. So again, persons traverse with caution and a bit of patience. And remember, I'll be checking in at 4:30. So be sure to jump on board and chat with us here on Traffic Watcher. And for persons who would like to follow our socials, please go ahead and do so on IG at Traffic Watcher, Facebook, Traffic Watcher, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Traffic Watcher. So let's do a last check-in on the other areas in Portmore for this morning. So we'll be heading right back to Nagahead to Port Henderson Road to last check-in. So let's see what's happening there. So for Nagahead to Port Henderson, again, this road has been so amazing from morning. No traffic buildup, has been clear for most of the morning. So that's pretty good for persons who are traversing this area. No traffic whatsoever. All right. We now do a last check-in on the Municipal Boulevard to Dyke Road. And as you can see on your screen, from the Municipal Boulevard to Dyke Road, there is a bit of traffic, but the traffic is moving steadily and at a steady pace. So this area is pretty good. if you're traversing this area, chances are you'll be on time to get to wherever you're going, right? And we'll do a final check-in on George Lee Boulevard and Dawkins Drive. And for this area, we are seeing again, there isn't any traffic in this area, persons traversing this area. You can do so as there isn't any traffic in this area. And let's now head to the Brayton Parkway, finally to the Municipal Boulevard. Again, we've been experiencing quite a few traffic this morning in this area, so we do advise motorists to travel with caution in this area. As you can see, there's a bit of a traffic buildup in this area, so please to travel with caution and a little bit of patience, right? I'm your host, Shaniel Hutton, and I'll be touching base with you this evening to give you your live updates. So see you until then.